Hi guys, I'm here with my pet rainbow unicorn Sprinkles, and we are going to be doing the Hunger Games tag by Alex Carpenter and Joey. Okay, just a quick warning before we get started. There will be spoilers.
Spoiler!
Spoilers are not fun. Spoilers are evil.
Spoiler. What is your favorite book in the Hunger Games Trilogy?
My favorite book is the first book because it's just the best. It's definitely not the third one. I was very sad.
The whole purpose of Katniss going to the Hunger Games was to save Rue from dying. I mean Prim. From Prim from dying. And yet, in the end, she died. Next question! How long would you last in the Hunger Games?
I would probably be like the first cannon.
I
probably
think,
like take one step off, and then someone would like stab me in the back.
I think I would, depending on who I'm up against, I would see if I could get stuff from the cornucopia, like by who I'm standing near, but probably I'd just run away, try to eat some leaves or trees or something, get so sick, and then just pass out and die.
But third question!
What is the strangest thing you thought was going on to happen in the books?
I don't know, I didn't predict things. I don't predict
things. In the second book, I thought the strangest thing was when all the victors were in, like, coming together. I didn't know that they were gonna, like, take them out, but I kind of had a feeling, like, that this Hunger Game wasn't gonna go to the end. Like,
once it got to a certain point, there were too many people still alive with the book not near being finished. With the book being
so close
to finishing.
Yeah.
So I knew that it wouldn't end unless they all, like, died in an explosion or something.
Fourth question. That should be 4 fingers.
That was 3, I think.
How were you introduced to the Hunger Games?
Well, I was introduced because when my sister, my mom, and me went to Florida to go to the Universal Studios to see the Harry Potter theme park. She was reading then, and I heard about it then, and then I decided to read it once I got back into school.
I heard about it from this girl.
5!
How were you? Oh, I just read that. Fail! What is your favorite moment in the Hunger Games?
My favorite moment... I'm just going to go with the first book because there are so many moments that I like. In the first book, my favorite moment... I don't know.
My favorite moment was when she was doing her, like, evaluation where they give her ranking and everything in front of the game makers.
Yeah.
And I love how, like, when she gets mad, she just pulls out her arrow and was like, awesomeness, and just shoots it in their face. And she's like, peace, I'm leaving.
I really like the scene that when she's with Cena before she goes into the arena, and he's like giving her the words, and he's like, I can't bet in this Hunger Games, but if I could, it would be on you. I love that. And I saw like a clip of that in one of the trailers, and it got me really excited.
Next question. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Oh. Who is your favorite character?
Oh, my favorite.
Finnick!
Yes,
all
Finnick.
The
It has to be Finnick. It has to be Finnick. I love Finnick so much, and if it wasn't Finnick, it would either be Haymitch or Cena.
I love Eefy though.
Yeah, Eefy's awesome too.
I just have
I feel like she doesn't get enough credit for what she actually did for them.
What district would you live in?
I took a test because why wouldn't I take a test? And I came out with District 11.
I came out with District 4.
Yeah, and if I had a choice, I would be in District 4 because I love District 4. It's awesome.
Yeah, if I had a choice, I would choose District
when
4.
I got my identification card from fandom.net, I got District 4, but when I took one that was just for Hunger Games District, I got District 11. So yeah! Next question!
Next question! What was the most emotional part of the book for you?
Okay, back to your answer.
Okay. So, for me, the most emotional part, like most people would say, it was when Rue was dying or when they were about to die. But for me, the most part was the end, because I did not know that there was a second and third book, and I was like,
how did you not
freaking?
know?
I don't know. I was freaking out. I didn't know. I was like, oh my god, this can't be the end. No, no, no. And I was spazzing out. And then I went online and I was like, oh, there's more. Okay, this is okay. So that was the most emotional part for me. Your turn.
My most emotional part in the first book would definitely be Rue's death.
What item from home would you bring to the Hunger Games if you could choose one item?
I don't know, like, I would bring my cell phone.
I thought of
because then I could have connection to the world. No, I would actually bring my Mockingjay pin if that's allowed, because I actually have one. If that's allowed, I'll just bring that.
Okay, if I could bring an item, I would bring my grandmother's bracelet with me, because when she died, the roses that were next to her bed where she died never grew. And just that one day after she died, my mom was so upset, but the roses all of a sudden just bloomed into beautiful things, and sitting right next to it was the bracelet. So I've just always loved that bracelet, and I always felt like I don't know, I feel like it's so powerful.
That makes me feel really sad, because I just said a Mockingjay pin and you went through this whole like memo beautiful story.
But the funny one that I was gonna say was, if I was in like District 2, the day before the reaping, I'd go to my dentist, have him fill my fang teeth with poison, so if I did go to the Hunger Games, I could bite someone and poison would go into their blood and they would die.
Why do you, like, when you're eating something, like, bite yourself in the lip? Kill yourself. Next.
What was the most evil plan someone made in the book?
When, this is from Mockingjay, set down the parachutes to the children.
And I have to say, well, this isn't an evil plan. It was at the end when Peeta and Katniss were both like, let's eat them together, woo! And they didn't even realize it, but then they were like, oh, okay, you both win. I think that was the best. I think that was the best. Next question, number 11. What are you looking forward to most during the film?
Okay.
Peeta Malark, baby!
I'm just looking forward to seeing the actors.
Probably just like the overall like way that they do the film. Bonus question!
Bonus!
Who was your favorite villain in the Hunger Games?
So most people would go with someone like President Snow or President Coin, because they're what people think of as like the main villains. But I would actually go for Cato or Clove, because
I love Clove.
Even though they're not exactly like horrible villains, and I don't know why I love them. And am I the only one who does like Clove and Cato fanfiction in my head? Like I totally just ship them together forever.
Okay, so if I could say something, you guys are all gonna think I'm crazy, and you're gonna like hate me for this. You're gonna think I'm ridiculously crazy, and I'm making no sense. But if the book was told from Peeta's point of view, I think my most favorite villain would be, you're gonna think I'm crazy, Katniss.
I understand that. I understand
like,
that. And then the video cut off. Yeah. Well, you basically got the point of that last statement of hers, but we're just gonna leave it at that. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!